It's me, Timmy Flyers Guy, and welcome to the first Orange and Black recap of the 2024 2025 Philadelphia Flyers season. I'm your host, Timmy Flyers Guy. Last night, it was the season opener as the Philadelphia Flyers faced off against the Vancouver Canucks. The Canucks got on the board first, and it was 1-0. Flyers were able to tie it up on the power play, as it was Tyson Foerster who got the goal for the Philadelphia Flyers, tying the score up at 1-1. A rookie mistake by Jet Luchenko led to a Vancouver goal, and it was 2-1 Vancouver. Going into the third period, the Flyers then tied it up. At first, it didn't look like it was a goal. The announcers thought it went in. Jim Jackson and Boucher thought it went off the post. But it turns out, seconds later, it was called a goal. As Cam York tied the score up at 2-2 for the Philadelphia Flyers. In overtime, it was a back and forth struggle between both teams. Nobody could get anything on the board, and the game ended up going into a shootout. Sam Ersson made some pretty good saves. He was scored on by a Vancouver Canucks player. He got scored on by the Canucks in the shootout. But the Flyers fought back. It was Travis Konecny who got the first goal in the shootout for the Philadelphia Flyers. Morgan Frost finished it off. The Vancouver went next, and Sam Ersson was able to make the save. It was up to Morgan Frost. Morgan Frost ran, he scored, and the Flyers got a 3-2 victory over the Vancouver Canucks in a shootout last night. Here are my thoughts on last night's game. The Flyers, it was a slow start in the first period. Flyers haven't played a game in many days. The Flyers have not played a game since April 2024. So there was some rust in the first period. The Flyers started to find their game. Michkov, he was a little shaky. Luchenko was a little shaky. He made one mistake that led to a Vancouver goal. Zamula made a bit of a mistake as well. But luckily, Ersson was able to make the save. Michkov was a little shaky, but as soon as the game started to progress, Michkov started getting some chances in that game. I like some of the moves he tried to do in that game. The one where he almost scored, where he put the puck between his legs and almost scored, that was a pretty good move. Michkov is a very creative player from what I've seen, and I have to say this was a really good game for him, just to get some things going for him. I think he's gonna be a lot better in the next game. He played really good last night. He didn't score, but he made some chances, made some great plays, and I gotta say that Flyers power play, it looks a little slightly better. That goal by Foerster was a very good goal with 7 seconds left in the power play. Flyers couldn't cash in on their other power plays, but they had some good chances. Good chances on their power play. I like their setup. They keep doing what they're doing. I think they're going to get more goals on the power play, and that's just how I feel about that. So I gotta say, last night they went all out for a season opener. This was a very exciting season opener. Two teams, two very competitive teams going at it. This was a very fun game to watch. This was a really good game for the Flyers. I was getting a little nervous when Vancouver took the lead at 2-1, and I got a little nervous in the shootout. But the Flyers were able to get the win, 3-2 victory in the shootout. I'm very happy about that. I'm very glad. I'm glad the Flyers got the first win tonight, because people would have been happy if they would have lost last night. So I'm glad that they won. Last night was a great, hard-working effort by the Flyers. A great, bit of a slow start, but the Flyers, they weathered the storm, and they beat a really good Vancouver Canucks team. This was a good game. I'm glad the Flyers went out there and gave it their all last night. And that's exactly what they did. They gave it their all last night. And they came away with the 2 points. And that's what's important. Guys, I'm Timmy Flyers Guy. Thank you for joining me here on the Orange and Black recap. Tonight the Flyers will be facing off against the Calgary Flames. There will be a special pre-game presentation where it's season after for the Calgary Flames. They will be paying tribute to Johnny Gaudreau and Matthew Gaudreau, who both were killed and had their lives taken in a biking accident. So the Calgary Flames will be paying tribute to the Gaudreau brothers tonight. It's going to be a tough challenge for the Flyers. They just played against the Vancouver Canucks in a very grueling matchup that went to a shootout. The one thing that worries me is fatigue for the Flyers, who just played a really long game against the Canucks. So there's going to be some little jet lag. There might be some fatigue. And also, I hope that Fedotov does well tonight. Most likely, Fedotov will get the start tonight. Harrison worked his ass off last night. I think it'd be good to start Fedotov tonight. Guys, thank you for joining me here on the Orange and Black recap. Tonight's game against the Calgary Flames will be at 10 p.m., so make sure you check that game out. I'm still kind of tired from watching last night's game. I stayed up for that one. But like I said, thank you for joining me here on the Orange and Black recap. I will see you guys, and then on Sunday, when I recap the Philadelphia Flyers Calgary Flames game. Guys, thank you for joining me, and have a great day. And like always, let's go Flyers.